So would you Adam and Eve it? The new face of boxing is allegedly a dirty old cheat. It's come to light that he's failed VADA testing for the Haney fight, showing traces of the banned substance Ostarine, sorry. And also his A sample screened positive for something called 19 Norandist. Nailed it. So then to start with, let's talk about the old ostrich. Well, he's not the first to fail for this little bad boy. He's been on the ban list since 2008, and other boxers who've popped for this in the past are the likes of Amir Khan, Lucian Butte, Alexander Povetkin and Lucas Brown. Now we'll talk about what it does and why it's banned, but what's Ryan saying then? Well, of course he come out with the usual, oh, I've never taken steroids in my life, as everyone always does, but he's actually not taking it serious at all.
Thank you for helping me beat Devin Haney, ashwagandha root. Thank you for giving me the left foot power.
Oh, hey, that was getting well.
Can you go get my steroids? Steroids, gang. I'm looking big.
There we are. So he's dropped a few videos on this situation, but one of them's got me all confused, because first of all in this one he says this.
And I don't even know what Ostarine is. What is Ostarine? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, fuck Ostarine.
Okay, and then a few seconds later he says this.
I mean, if say I did take Ostarine, right? I would have made weight then, because it makes you lose weight.
Yeah, not the best look, is it? At one point he doesn't have a clue what it is, but then he tells us what it does. Terrific. But anyway, he is actually correct. Ostrich is known as something called a SARM. It was originally developed for cancer and AIDS patients to prevent wasting syndrome, but the bodybuilding community found out it has a lot of benefits for them as well, making it now one of the most popular muscle enhancement drugs in the industry. In a nutshell, it has shown the ability to increase muscle mass and decrease fat mass simultaneously. Not only do bodybuilders use it as an alternative to steroids to increase muscle mass, but also it has major benefits in the cutting phase as well, helping to maintain the muscle gained while stripping away the unwanted fat. I was watching a load of meatheads on YouTube talking about this, and the best example I found was this guy.
Personally, this was my first SARM I decided to play around with, and the only reason I added it in is because I was tired of losing my muscle mass when I would cut for the summer, as well as my strength. I added in 20 milligrams to 30 milligrams per day for my test subject, and dieted down very hard. I not only gained strength, but I definitely kept all the muscle mass I had on my frame while dieting heavily with a lot of cardio. That is where I think Ostarine shines the most.
So there we are. Now back to Ryan, and with this information on what the drug does, it's easy for people to conclude that he took this substance in order to shift some of the weight to make the 140 pound limit, without losing any strength. Now he did actually come in 3 pounds overweight in the weigh-in, so if that was his intentions, he obviously didn't fucking take enough. But still, if he was heavily over the 140 pound limit in the run-up to the fight, then Ostarine apparently would have been able to shift the majority of that extra weight. But I'll be absolutely straight with you, I have no idea how long you need to be on it, if it works instantly or if it takes a matter of weeks, fuck knows, because as far as we know he passed all the tests leading up to fight week, but failed for Ostarine the day before the fight and on the actual fight night. It's only come to light now because tests take a matter of days to show the results. Now of course there could be explanations to all this. It could all be a mistake, contamination, foul play, or he could actually be a cheat, who knows. But he could actually have all this solved within a matter of days, because he has 10 days to request the B sample, which if it were to come back clean would mean it was likely contamination. However, if he doesn't, or it comes back the same, he's a bit fucked. However, just by the by, since he failed 2 different tests, one day before and one on the day of the fight, you can't deny the chances of them both being contaminated are very unlikely. Now Ryan and a lot of Ryan's fans think this is all a bit of a conspiracy. Fair enough, each to their own, but yes, first of all, Ryan thinks this might be because he was seen with Trump. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But also he's making some saucy accusations about Devin's involvement with Victor Conte. And what he's saying is this. So if you don't know who Victor Conte is, he was the founder of Balco, a sports nutrition centre where he developed his own line of vitamin and mineral supplements for athletes. But old Vicky boy didn't leave it there. Then he got a bit cheeky and developed his own form of anabolic steroids that he claimed would be undetectable in testing. He made an absolute fortune out of it, but soon got caught and ended up serving 4 months in prison. Then, upon his release, he made a move into boxing, passing his nutrition and supplement knowledge onto clients such as Andrade Berto, Andre Ward and most recently Devin Haney, all of which who have championed his 2011 formed company Snack and have raved about the results. Now, before the fight, Ryan was making the accusation that Devin is passing tests because Conte knows how to get around them. But now in this instance, Ryan is also making accusations that since Conte is part of Team Haney and apparently has a close working relationship with VADA, the people who administered the test that Ryan failed on, then Conte may have been able to influence the test result. That's about it.
I heard that Devin Haney, he's connected to Victor Conte, who's connected to VADA real close. Victor Conte, known to get caught for cheating, got banned from baseball or whatever sport he was in.
He may be clutching at straws here because VADA have been pretty solid over a long period of time, but either way, expect to hear a lot more of this narrative being thrown about by Team Garcia in the coming weeks, and things are probably going to get quite messy. Let's see what happens. So yes, ultimately as it stands, Ryan came in with a weight advantage and now allegedly a drug advantage in the Haney fight, so if you're Devin, you're going to absolutely lose your fucking blob, ain't you? And definitely fight tooth and nail to get the result overturned. To be fair, he has got a case. But then for old Garcia, well, he's in a bit of bother here because overall we still don't know if he was in a bad way or he just trolled us all in the build up. If it was a troll, he's going to have a hard time getting everyone to believe the story that there's a conspiracy against him, and if it wasn't a troll, people are going to say, well, he was in such a loose state that he probably did cheat. It's a tricky situation, innit? Anyway, fuck knows. Let us know your thoughts. Peace out.